What's up, YouTube? It's BRZ 520 again with another video. This video is just for pretty much shits and giggles. I don't really have much to say other than the fact that I'm hoping to catch good footage today maybe, and hopefully adjust my camera a little better. Still working on a camera mount for the car, but hopefully the camera's not too shaky. But hope everybody's doing well, and got some more subscribers, more people viewing the video, so I figure I would try to make more videos, even though it may not be as interesting as some of the previous ones, just because I don't have a whole lot of new things going on with the car. But if you guys have any suggestions or want to see anything, like I said, let me know and post a comment or something. But of course, Super Bowl Sunday, out cruising around, hopefully to catch somebody with another car. But I can't wait for the game. Not really. My Cardinals lost, I don't really care, but gonna be a very good day as far as weather-wise and everything. Of course, it's nice and sun out. They finished all the construction for the most part, so now the speed limit's back to where it needs to be. Just trying to think of another way to try to get some more horsepower out of the car. A couple of people have told me, you know, maybe some cams, pistons. I don't know if I should go bigger injectors. I think 880 is pretty big, but I don't know what the cap is on those. But I like over the 400. I just want to see how much how much you could really push this engine if you were to do the correct modifications in order to make it reliable. Of course, this isn't a daily driver, so a lot of you that are curious if this is a daily driver, it's not. It's a weekend warrior, so that's why I have all this stuff done, because there are some folks that are not too fond of, you know, people that do all these upgrades to their car when it's a daily driver, thinking it's going to break down. But I wouldn't have bought the car if I would have thought it would have broke down. I mean, it's a Toyota, and I'm a big Toyota fan, and even though it says Subaru on it, you know, it's partnership with the Toyota, the whole story and everything. But I like Toyota. I've always had success with Toyota. Never had a broken vehicle. My friends, family, everybody I know drives a Toyota. And not anybody that I know has ever had issues, except for, you know, changing oil, rotating tires, things like that. Just your normal maintenance on every vehicle. But I hope that maybe this car can endure maybe an extra 100 horsepower, maybe you can get the torque up a little bit more too. I feel like the torque is, you know, even it's like what, 270 something, it's still, I think, could definitely get a little bit more over 300. I got that clutch says it can endure, I want to say like 400 pounds of torque or something like that, 600 horsepower, 400 pounds of torque, something like that. But if that's the case, then it definitely has potential. A lot of the modifications I have done to the vehicle are able to endure a little bit more power and torque. So just wondering what route I should go. I know superchargers are really kind of limited versus turbos. You have a lot of more options. I love that. That noise is beautiful. But it likes cold air, that's for sure. I had another guy telling me that he likes running his Supra during the winters rather than the summers, of course. Here, especially in Arizona, it's really hot, so you definitely want to try to go out when it's cooler. But even at night, it's still in like the 80s in the summertime. But here in the winter, it's so much nicer, and having all that nice cold air getting sucked up through the air box and everything, it just makes it a little bit a little faster, a little more peppier. it being that it does have the most maximum airflow you can get, I assume, as far as cat back exhausts are concerned. I definitely don't like the rattling noise of the titanium, because it's the titanium rather than aluminum or stainless steel, so it has kind of like a tinging kind of a sound when it rattles really hard because of all the power. But it's also the lightest too, and that's what you want to go for when you're going with a faster car, is you want to try to eliminate weight. And that's one of the reasons why I got the Tomei Type 80, is because it had the 3-inch diameter, but also it shed the weight of having an extra muffler coming out the other end. And then of course you can buy the little caps, and like I think I've showed you in the previous videos, the little caps you can buy for the back. Whether you want it on the left or right side of your car, that's completely up to you. They sell it for both. I have mine on the left side of the car, of course. But I know that other exhausts, like stainless steel and stuff, it probably sound a lot nicer, and probably even more beast, but it just would add a little bit more weight, and it wouldn't have the better airflow like this does. I get better tires, guys. You have to get better tires than the Michelin premises that it comes with, or whatever they're called. Those little Prius tires, they're definitely not suitable for anything more than, I would say, depending on the road condition and weather, being wet from the snow or rain. Like, I was barely sliding out at like 50, 60 taking corners, and now I can take this thing over like 80, 90. Of course, I hate the horn on this car. It sounds so horrible. It sounds like a freaking clown horn, or a horn that you put on like a little kid's bicycle or something. Definitely doesn't sound aggressive. Thought about putting a train horn. That being said, I don't know if any of you guys that are watching have the aftermarket horn assembly. You get them at FTA 6-Speed Factory, or other websites that sell the parts as well, but it's a kit and it has more decibels and it's supposed to be louder, but I wasn't sure. I've never looked up a review video as far as what the sound was, if it sounded like weet weet, or like a really loud horn, like a train horn or a semi or something, just to get someone's attention. I hate having to honk, especially in Arizona. You don't want to be honking and causing road rage, because we have open carry laws here. You don't want to get shot. So it's best to try to eliminate getting aggressive and, flipping people off, things like that. This guy was obviously sitting at the green light for about, I usually give it about 3 to 5 seconds. And he was still sitting there, and there were cars in the left lane that were trying to make a left. And we're waiting for him, so that's the reason why I honked, if you're all curious. But yep, just another day here in good old Tucson. Like I said, the weather's really nice today. Don't have a whole lot to talk about, but like I said, hoping to get some good footage here. an accident happening on. Who knows? Sports cars out today. It's kind of, well, there's a Camaro, but I saw that Audi earlier back there, and oh dang, there's a Prius. Oh, an ass. Yeah, there hardly any sports cars out today. Kind of odd. RPMs in 6th gear at 2500. Has a little bit of a rumble to it. A little bit of a drone, not much of a drone, but I listen to techno and dubstep, of course R&B and things like that. That's why I got those subs. Unfortunately, I would do a sound quality, review as far with my sound system as far as that goes, but I don't think a GoPro would suffice with sound quality, especially with the little housing that it comes with. But hopefully, you guys get the concept. Yeah, guys, the video's about to end here very shortly. About ready to hit my destination, but sorry the video wasn't so amusing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the scenery or enjoyed the sound, enjoyed me talking. But like I said, like the video if you like these types of videos. If you guys want to see different types of videos or have me show you something, like I said, leave a comment, do something. Also, I'm going to include it on the description and comment box down below, or I should say the description. My forum name on the FT86 club, my forum name is AZBRZ89, so it's my YouTube name, except it's 89 instead of 520 at the end. The slotted rotors, when they get high, you can feel the bounciness in them. But anyways, guys, appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot. Like the video if you did. If not, I'm gonna try to make some more later.